Hi everybody, it's me, Lindsay. I know all of you guys are probably freaking out by now, but I'm here to check in with you guys. I know most of you guys are wondering if I'm okay, and the answer is, well, yes and no. The reason why as you can tell from my hair, I've been under stress. And the reason why is because lately I'm trying to take care of my mother, and worse than that is I thought I was going to lose her again. For those who don't know, my mother had another one of those episodes where what happened was, some reason she tried to go use the bathroom, and as she was getting up, she went and I guess washed her hands. She went for a tumble. I don't know what happened, but I was just watching the Eagles game. The Eagles scored a touchdown thanks to tight end and for the game, Grant Calcutta, and Saquon picking up a little more score, and the Eagles were in the head by 6 points against Carolina Panthers, and they did win, which I'm very happy for. And at that time, I didn't know the Eagles were winning. I went into panic mode. I saw my mother on there, and I was trying my best to do everything. She had a hard time getting up. I freaked out. I knew this has to do with her blood sugar. So I went to go get her pen that she uses, and I tried to set it up for a 26, right? Try to lift up her shirt. Try to put it in her stomach. You know what happened? She put her shirt down, and I'm like, I need to do the blood sugar. She said no. And I tried again. And she refused. So I know you guys are wondering, did I call 911? No. Because here's what happened next. I did it for the third time, push her shirt up, stab the pen, try to get into her. She said, ouch! And then she pushed my hand away, and then she punched my arm. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I realized I only got, out of the dosage of 26 units, I got in her 12. So I was kind of freaked out. I had no other choice. I had to call my aunt. I was going to call my brother, but I was still worried that my brother would call my father, my estranged father, I should say, and cause a lot of chaos. But no, I called my aunt. I told her my mother fell down. I believe it's her blood sugar. She knows that I had to get her going. And watching my mother trying to get up was hard because, one, the bath tiles that she had to get in were very slick. So I try my best to do anything, especially getting her a walker. But at the same time, I'm going up and down the steps trying to get there. I couldn't do as much. So the next thing what happened was I told her that I can't trust, if I call Jonathan, I can't trust him because he'll call my strange father, and they'll call 911, and then it'll go cause chaos. So my aunt understood that. So she called my brother. They found out where he was at. He came home, and he decided to help her get up. And while that was happening, I talked to my aunt, telling her a lot of things, finding out my cousin Elena is a Swiftie, and she knows a little bit about Travis Kelce. Well, I'm the only one who knows about the whole entire Kelsey family, since I started to watch the New Heights podcast from season 1, and around the Super Bowl when Jason and Travis, which entered the Super Bowl, made their way to the Super Bowl, and yeah, and I told my aunt about everything, what Jason's been up to, try to explain how Travis liked Taylor. I tried my best to explain also how Kylie and Jason met. Also, the mentioning of the 3 daughters. There's the pregnancy. Of course, they are married. The pregnancy, the marriage. No, pregnancy. Wait, I just screwed it up. Jason and Kylie's marriage, the pregnancies, their podcast, Kylie's podcast, a lot of other things. And I was glad to talk to my aunt, and she told me a lot of things, like what my uncle's been up to, which, by the way, I guess he's still not well. Oh, for those who don't know, my uncle had to get his, how do I say this? He had to have parts of his foot go bye-bye. I'll refer to that. And those who are upset and say, why can't you just say that? You want to know why? You can take that up with YouTube. Okay? So, anyway. So, yeah, yes. And the reason why is because he did, what is known as the papana. Thank you to Faye Zuma for that. I'll refer to anything that has to do with what that is, that even though I'll refer to Zuma's as papana as the papana. Anyway, and not only that, but also the grown-up drinks. I'll refer to that. Yeah, so because he didn't listen, his foot got really I'm not gonna say it, because then he'll throw up, and not a good thing. Sorry I said it, but that's what I mean by. So, what else? So yeah, so now I think what happened was, all the time when I was talking to my aunt, I think my brother and my mother figured out a way, and apparently she slid herself all the way. I thought she was going to my brother's bedroom. Turns out that didn't happen. She went all the way up to the steps and got herself down, well, almost downstairs. My brother helped her to make sure she got downstairs. And now, because that, she's laying in, I got her bed out, she's laying down. Thankfully, she took the rest of her shot, and she's now asleep. Or in case she wakes up, she has TV on or something. I don't know. So yes, in other words, is she going to the hospital? The answer is no. I think, even though technically I think she should, but she did not pass out, thankfully. She is sleeping now. However, I think I'm going to do is first thing. Anyway, by the time this video out, I should be calling. I'm going to call the doctor's office and see what to do. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know if she'll be alright or not. I mean, I'm freaking out. But thanks for my aunt to calm me down. And also thank you to my brother who did not call my estranged father, causing chaos. He just need to get her up, and get her there downstairs. Which is now she is safe. And I don't know if she'll need to get up again, because I have to get her walker out of the way. Because she has a walker but does not have a chair on it. So somebody gave it to us, and for what reason, I don't know. So, anyway. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy to say the least. At least one thing for sure, I am glad she is okay, but I don't know, her stomach might be bleeding a little bit. Should put pressure on it, but the reason why is because I had to make sure she has her blood sugar taken. And I kind of viciously stabbed her, technically. I feel like I don't know if that's considered to be a question of a crime. So, I mean, I had no other choice. I'm trying to save her life, technically. Hey, so, I know people in the comments saying, oh yeah, it's a crime. Or, no, it's not a crime. You're trying to save your mother's life. Yeah, well, let me know what you guys think. I mean, the other thing is I feel like we should have took her to the hospital and just make sure that her head's not anything. But I checked on her. I said, do you remember who I am? She says yes. She said my name. I said, do you remember Lisa's last name? She said it, and so I was glad because I told her I told her when you were in your days, you did not just say her married last name. You said her maiden name. I mean, after all, how did she forget? I mean, it's been what? Over 3 decades? Yeah. It's been a little bit over 3 decades since they got married. So that's why I just want to make sure she remembers that. But anyway, I know most, and by the way, I'm just going to say this. For those who are wondering if I'm okay right now, sort of. But I just don't know if she needs to use the bathroom again. I just not sure. I don't know if she'll need to take her pills. The other thing is I'm just feeling a little bit sad. But I should be feeling more better right now because Philadelphia Eagles just won another game. They are, I guess we could say the NFC East champions, sort of. They are heading to the playoffs because the Arizona Cardinals lost. Yes, let's see what else. 76ers won. That's a good thing. What else? Oh yeah, CDL side. Optic. Texas is won their first game of the season after losing on Friday. And I'll check on the LA Thieves, see how they're doing. Yeah. And for those who are wondering what does the CDL stand for? Call of Duty League. Yeah, it has to do with video games, and it's mostly battle on consoles or computers, so they're mostly technically on computers, but they play with controllers that can use for PCs. Go fig. What else I could say? I think I'm about to have a video released on my gaming channel regardless about what just expired on Brawl Stars with the Brawl Talk, and it's shocking to say the least, okay? So, there you go. So, anyway, yeah, I'm starting to feel much better, see? Oh, yes, and, yeah, I still have my podcast going. I'm going to try my best to update you guys on there as well. But I don't know. It's just that I'm in shock right now, and I should be fine. But I'm gonna go as soon as I get this. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go watch the Kansas City Chiefs play, and just to show support for Travis. Even though I'm not gonna tweet along, okay? Cause sorry, I guess I should be like Kylie right now and cheer for one team only. The dang Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you can do me a favor, show some support in the comments. And if you want to, like, subscribe, I don't care. Also, check out my website, beacons.ai/Rogers. That will be in the description. Yeah. That's about it. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye.